Hello, children of the night, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. Here we do shadow work following the moon, and this week we have a full moon in Taurus, and it is yet another super moon. There are typically cycles of 3 in our super moons. However, we have a blue super moon somehow, and I don't know, would you call it blue? If it doesn't have, like, the 4th super moon is pretty odd, right? That's weird. But it's also really cool. I feel like we planted a lot of seeds during that Taurus new moon, and there's just a lot of growth and a lot of things to cover and go over. So it's nice to have that illumination of that full super moon to shine a light on everything that we are getting ready to harvest. So let's get into our reads.
What's up, Scorpio? We got a snuggly kitten hanging out by us right now, so hopefully she'll let us continue. It's a bit of a balancing act. What's stuck behind here? 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. Six Earth and 4 Fire. We're doing math. I'm doing math. The answer is 40. No. That's not a scratching post. Math is a really weird place. Math is a really weird place. Math is a really weird thing to be doing at a party. And yet, trying to read tarots when this cat clearly demands attention. Something to be said. In all counts, all parts. We're a bit crazy as it is, you know. But we're doing what we gotta do. We're making it happen. Because we got this. Perhaps we're weighing and balancing our pleasures, the things that bring us joy, bringing those things back into balance. We live in an overstimulated world, and it's easy to get carried away or go too far with anything when it's the norm. It's completely normal to the next person to consume that many energy drinks, to scroll for hours on end looking for dopamine hits. It's just kind of built into our society at this point. So putting those things into check, into balance, it's not about saying no, it's about understanding where and when it is appropriate. You can't be doing math at a party, and you can't be drinking beer in math class. Right? So maybe there's something there with mixing business and pleasure and learning how to draw some lines, some boundaries. Practice restraint is what I was going to say. Practice restraint, or you will be under duress. Yeah, the more that you blur those lines, the more it becomes harder to tell what is a waking life and what is a nightmare. All the lines start to look the same, all the thoughts and thought patterns start to look the same, and you find yourself in a binding structure and cycle because you don't separate those things. And it multiplies 4 to 8 quickly, directly, immediately even. Now we're stuck in a loop. And that's why we 6 of Pentacles are 4 of Wands. Yeah. Being such a good girl now, aren't you? Yeah. This is going to get you moving. The ability to walk away from some unfulfilling cups, to redistribute and redisperse your thoughts, hand some over even. Learn how to hold your cup and how to put it down. Fine, I'll be a single scotch before bed kind of guy. Okay, sounds good. There's nothing against indulging in vices, in pleasures, in cutting loose, having a good time. But it does need to be contained. It needs to be held. And it should be held sacred. That means that you don't get to do it all the time. Because it's sacred, it's special. It's an indulgence for a reason, not a lifestyle, after all. Oh, piddly poo, it's going to be disappointing. I have all these cups and I can't drink them? You're telling me? It's okay. There's a cup of clean water up there on that shelf. It's right next to your reflection. To the skull. The skull there. See what I did there with the skull? The skull. You're dead inside. Shh. It's okay. We all are. We all are. You'll be surprised what abstinence will do for your savings. What withstanding a little uncomfortability can actually bring. It'll give you fortune and stability even in ways that you didn't expect. Best judgment. True judgment over self. Don't hold yourself against anybody else. You versus you. Your man versus your woman, your wants versus your needs, and how you can lead yourself to them. You are your guiding angel. You are your mother and your father. You're the one who's going to pull it together. And you've got all of the magic and strength within you to do it. You're a goddamn sorcerer. So whip this world around. Start practicing and playing a little bit differently. Draw yourself real lines to better connect to your elements and to stand solid ground. Now hold yourself up. We've got that cup and we've got that sword and we've got them under control now. Those thoughts, those feelings, they're ours to utilize. We've mastered them. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Better get that discipline on. This Queen of Wands will whip you in shape. She'll tell you what's what. She's right in here. She's a passionate and driven woman. Yes, even masculine energy. Talking to you too. You two have an internal woman. You two have feelings. That doesn't mean that they get to just take over. No. She is well contained and well maintained. She is drive, focus, and success. She'll guide the way. Your true feelings, your true thoughts, they will guide you through. It might suck sometimes, but life's supposed to. That's how we get better. Thank you, Scorpio. We'll see you next time.